What if I told you every major financial collapse in the last 100 years followed the exact same pattern? Different decade, different headline, same human behavior. Greed, overconfidence, debt, collapse. And here's the scary part. Most people never see it coming, even when the warning signs are flashing red. Let's break down the 4 biggest financial collapses of the last century and what they're trying to teach you before the next one hits. 1929, when confidence turned into catastrophe. Imagine waking up and realizing 1 in every 4 adults has no job. That wasn't a movie. That was America in 1933. During the Roaring '20s, stocks felt like a money machine. People were borrowing money just to buy more stocks. If you had $100, you could control $1,000 worth of shares. That's leverage. Sounds powerful, right? It's also like building a skyscraper on a foundation of toothpicks. When the market dropped in October 1929, it didn't just fall. It collapsed nearly 90% over the next few years. Banks failed. Savings disappeared. Families lost homes. One woman reportedly jumped from a building after losing everything in a single week. The lesson? When everyone says, "This time is different," that's usually when it isn't. 1973, the energy wake-up call. Now picture this. You pull into a gas station, there's a line around the block, and prices just doubled overnight. In 1973, oil prices quadrupled. Why does that matter? Because energy is the oxygen of an economy. If oil gets expensive, everything gets expensive. Food, transportation, manufacturing. Inflation exploded above 12%. But here's the twist. Unemployment was rising too. That deadly combo became known as stagflation. High inflation, low growth, rising joblessness. The global economy realized something dangerous. It was dependent on one region for its energy supply. That's like putting your entire life savings into one stock. When it fails, everything hurts. Lesson? Diversification isn't optional. It's survival. 2008, the debt house of cards. Let me tell you about Marcus. Marcus bought a home in 2006. The bank told him, "Don't worry, housing always goes up." His adjustable rate mortgage started low. Then the payments jumped. By 2008, his home was worth less than what he owed. He stopped paying. And he wasn't alone. Banks had been handing out risky loans, then packaging them into complex investments and selling them across the globe. It looked safe, but it was a house of cards. When homeowners defaulted, the entire system cracked. Lehman Brothers collapsed. The stock market fell 57%. Over $19 trillion in household wealth vanished. Retirement accounts were cut in half. People nearing retirement suddenly had to work another decade. The lesson? If a financial system is built on unstable debt, eventually gravity wins. Debt is like dry wood. It works fine until one spark hits. 2020, the shock no one modeled. This time it wasn't greed, it was a virus. In March 2020, markets had some of their worst single-day drops in history. Businesses shut down, flights stopped, restaurants went dark. A small business owner in Chicago lost 80% of revenue in 2 weeks. But here's what shocked people. Governments injected trillions of dollars into the system, interest rates dropped near zero, and financial markets rebounded faster than anyone expected. Wall Street recovered, Main Street struggled. It exposed something uncomfortable. Markets and real life don't always move together. Liquidity can save markets. It doesn't always save livelihoods. So what's the pattern? Every crisis followed the same rhythm. Excess, fragility, shock, intervention, recovery. And here's the truth no one likes to admit. We forget. Humans have short financial memories. When prices rise, we feel invincible. When they fall, we feel doomed. But markets don't run on emotion. They run on cycles. So what should you do? Here's the part that matters. You can't stop the next crisis, but you can prepare for it. Keep 3 to 6 months of expenses in cash. That's your financial seatbelt. Avoid high-interest debt. Credit card interest at 20%? That's guaranteed loss. Diversify. Don't bet your entire future on one asset. Never panic sell during crashes. Historically, markets recover, but only if you stay invested. Remember this. Crashes transfer wealth, from the impatient to the disciplined. Final thought. The next crisis isn't a question of if, it's a question of when. And when it comes, people will say, No one could have seen this coming, but history will disagree. So here's the real question. When fear spreads, will you panic or will you be prepared? Because financial storms don't destroy the strongest. They expose the unprepared. If this made you think differently about money, comment prepared below. And ask yourself tonight, if the next crisis hit tomorrow, would you survive it or learn from it the hard way?